Oh, what's up, YouTube? Big Dog Dave. Fancy background over there with the keyboard. Yeah, packaging for a reveal from PSA. I know the grades already, which is fine. It's not about the grades. It's about PSA versus SGC versus Beckett. So there's an SGC return somewhere on here, probably from a few months back. Which, by the way, by far the fastest time response, like, send back ever. I think it was a week. Maybe two, based off just shipping. But grading, it was done in a week, and then came back in the week after that. Beckett was what seemed like forever, and PSA was roughly 2 months. To almost a day. I think they got this on August 11th. I got this back on October 13th. So it's not too bad. It's really not. This was, I think, economy sports. So it was 4 cards. It cost like $25 each to grade. This was part of a collection I bought. So most of these were like free cards at that point. Not that that matters when I sell them. Because I'm not going to... You pay more than whatever. So if you saw the Beckett one... I was very disappointed in the way they shipped it back, primarily because there was fog on the windows on the slabs. So that's my receipt. PSA sent it in a box. Like, again, you guys got these grading sleeves that you sell. You can't put them on cards. Like, they cost nothing. I know you sell them, but come, like, pennies. So they're at least clean, unlike the Beckett. So that's what pissed me off about Beckett. You can already see the card. I know the grades. I'm just going to show them to you. Maybe I'll put them off to the side a little bit. Turn them so you can't see the grade. There we go. Top one you already saw. But so this is a 1991 Frank Thomas Topps Desert Shield. It came back a PSA 7, which isn't bad. Oh, there we go. PSA 7, which for this card isn't bad. These were tough to grade. You can see a little bit on the corner up there. I know there was some kind of surface. You could kind of see it right there. Something on the surface. Other than that, I mean, the card is centered well. The other corners look clean. The edges look clean. I could be wrong. But I want to get this graded. I was going to sell as is, but decided to grade. I think the surface was the worst part of it. But these cards can come all weird and messed up. Near mint condition is nice for this card. Next up is a 1993-94 Ultra Scoring King, Alonzo Mourning. Which came back in 8, which is near mint. Which, again, for this era, this card, it's not bad. It's an all foil card, so it's very tough. You can see some surface stuff there, some print dots and whatnot. I think that really was the worst of it. There wasn't, like, if you see, there's a little bit of white on the corner down there, but there was no chipping, and that was the big key. No chipping. I mean, I was hoping for a 9 or I wasn't going to get a 10. I didn't see all of it until, so like the print dot type things, like you could see it right there, like almost foil. Whatever's going on there, I think has something to do with the surface, and that's probably why it got mostly an 8. That little white corner may have done it also. There might be a little white on that one too. But normally you'll see chipping around the edges, even on the front. So to have no chipping is very awesome. A little white at the top. But again, normally I've seen it a lot worse than this. So an 8 on this for near mint is not bad. Both those cards should sell somewhere between 70 and 85, I believe. Kobe Bryant, with coating, 96, 97, finest rookie. Came back at 9. Clearly, I wanted 10. They might be a little off-centered. Top, bottom, left, right. But I didn't mind. I wanted to get this graded either way. The big deal back in the day was always keep coating on or take coating off. I always kept it on. Always did. Because if you take it off, you fear scratching it. And I think it's just better on anyways. But that's a really nice card, and I'm happy with that. And then the last card I got graded primarily to get authenticated. If you could see the corner of what it is. It got a low grade, but again, you could see the centering on that. Plus, there's more to it, and I already knew it, but I really wanted to get authenticated, but I wanted a grade to go with it also, and that's why I didn't just authenticate it. As a Michael Jordan 86, 87 Fleer sticker rookie card. Came back at 2. So, obviously, I mean, elephant in the room, look at how centered it is. A little bit on the corner up top. Might be tough to see, even angling it, but there's wax all over the back. So it's off-centered there too. But there's heavy wax on the back of this card. And some people are like, you can remove that. I was like, yeah, you can, but I'm not going to. So it is graded. It is a 2. It's still like a $350 card. So I bought a collection based on that card alone. And I'm still glad I did. And now it's a matter of, do I want to keep that card or do I want to sell it? Normally I sell everything. That's what I do. I keep certain Pokemon at this point, sports cards I sell. But that's one of those all-time wants. So, I mean, I wanted that card since I was a kid. So, obviously the main rookie I've wanted more, but I don't have that. I have this. So, we'll see what we do, but I'm thinking I'm going to end up selling it. But either way, with shipping, taxes, and all that, I think I spent $119 on grading. And it's worth it at the end of the day. I mean, especially since the cards at that point had already been paid off. So, yeah, $119 for the grading and shipping. And that's that. I mean, I'm happy with it. I sent it in based off what's the lowest grade I could get and still be fine. And Kobe would have been an 8. Anything lower than an 8, I probably would have cracked it. Frank Thomas and even Zoe at a 7 would have been fine. Jordan didn't matter. Jordan is what it is, and it's staying in the case. And if somebody buys it and they want to crack it and clean it and do what they want, then go ahead and do so. I will not do that. I will never clean a card, except for like the Topps Chromes. Like sometimes those get gunk on them. If you can remove the gunk without damaging the card, then I'm fine with that. But I'm not gonna try to clean the back to get the wax off. It is what it is, and it's part of the glory and the lore of it almost. So it is what it is. And if you want to take that chance, you could buy the card for, $350, crack it open and do that, but I won't. So that's what I got. I hope you enjoyed. I was happy with the PSA return. I wish they would send them in their graded bags. Now I gotta buy some. I should have some somewhere here, but I don't know where they are right now. But that's that. So I will be sending more out to PSA. I have not determined if I will send more to Beckett or not. SGC will get some more vintage stuff. And that's where we're at. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm happy with PSA. And, people are like, oh, the grades suck. Well, if you know the card and you know the business and you know the industry, the grades aren't that bad. PSA 10s aren't everything. PSA 9s aren't everything. It matters what kind of card it is and how often or how potential for like chipping and stuff like that. Like finding a PSA 10 in that Frank Thomas or that Alonzo Mourning, they do exist, but they're not easy to get. They're very, very tough to find. So uh, the 7s and 8s are still good with certain cards. So enjoy. Thank you. Leave a comment down below. I'll try to get back to you later.